Mizmor Shir Chanukah Habayla David, a psalm, a song of David for the dedication of the house. Psalm 30, which we say in the traditional liturgy every morning. It's clearly about the temple and the dedication of the temple, and so connected to Chanukah, but also is connected to Purim. We have midrashim, commentaries, which say we can read the psalm as a summary, a retelling of the story of Purim, the Megillah, line by line. This line is said by this character in this situation, and so on. Then at the end of the psalm it says, Hafachta misbedi lemacholi, you God turned my mourning, my grieving to dancing. This mirrors one of the famous phrases in the Megillah, the Purim story. It says, V'nafochu, Haman's plan to annihilate the Jewish people is turned on its head. V'nafochu, it was flipped, it was inverted. V'hafachta misbedi lemacholi, you God turned our grieving to dancing. This is one of the major themes of Purim and this season. And in this spirit of Nafochu, I'd like to invite you to do an exercise to get in touch with your own inner resilience, to get in touch with what it means to hold yourself through challenge and transition, something that we all do all the time, that we all know how to do all the time. And the more we practice it and the more consciously we practice it, the more available it is for us to do as a resource for ourselves, and then actually also to use to hold others. So I'm going to ask you to think of a time when you were in a place of challenge that eventually changed, that a challenge that you moved through, a place of difficulty that eventually was relieved. Notice what happens when you think about yourself in that time, in that place. Notice what thoughts arise, what feelings arise, what physical sensations occur in the body. Give yourself the gift of witnessing yourself. Give yourself kind attention. This is what's happening now when I relive that time. This is what's arising. Turn towards whatever's happening with as much compassion as you can. And take as long as you want on this step of the exercise. You can press pause on the video. And when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to think about how things changed. Was there a sudden flip? Was there a gradual change? How did the situation improve? And specifically, what was your experience of that improvement, that redemption, whatever it was? And as you relive that change, that shift, notice what physical sensations occur in you, what emotions are happening, what thoughts are arising. And again, try and witness them with as much compassion as you can. Again, take as long as you want on this stage. Pause the video if you like. When you're ready, bring the practice to a close and see if there's anything that wants to be expressed, recorded, given voice, put into movement, drawn, painted, written, whatever comes. See what comes and give it space. I bless you and I bless all of us with resilience and with holding ourselves so that then we can also hold others, and with the possibility of dramatic inversions that we never could possibly have imagined. Purim Sameach.